In today's video, we talk about why your flexible diet is failing. What's going on, guys? This is Paul from ProPhysique.com coming to you on Monday morning, and let's get ready for an awesome week. For those of you that didn't remember, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so get out there and get your loved ones something that shows them you care. And if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, then whatever. But just letting you know, this is my public service announcement to you that tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I am getting my wife something, but I don't want to give it away just yet. It's something I know she's gonna love and she kind of needs. See all this red? See all this red going on around here? Well, yesterday we went to the state fair in Tampa and took our son, and we had a blast. But you know, when it's winter, you don't really think of it being sunburn weather. So I went out there in a tank top, and sure enough, got a little sunburn. Probably looks a little worse if I do like that. Yeah, see the strap lines? I was wearing a tank top. But it was a beautiful day. Haven't been to the fair in many years, and it's always fun to do things through a child's eyes. So got to take my son on a lot of rides. Because of his height, he's in that zone where we have to kind of go on most of the rides with him. And we had a really good time. So state fair, awesome. Anyway, guys, today's video is based on some emails I was getting this morning. So I've had some new clients start with me, and so I'm going through the process of getting them adapted to the style of coaching that I do. And one thing I want to impart, as you know by the title of this video, is that flexible dieting is a game changer. It is a philosophy. It is a way to approach your nutrition. But successful diets, successful anything, requires planning and planning ahead. Now, does this mean that you have to plan out every meal for the entire year? No. But to be successful at anything you're going to do, especially if it comes to diet, I find that it's very important to still plan ahead and meal plan. Just because you're not on a bro cookie cutter meal plan doesn't mean that you shouldn't plan ahead with what you're going to eat, right? So the issue that I run into, and I want to address this with anybody that may be having a problem adapting to flexibility or a flexible diet, is that you don't have to get away from planning your meals. Planning meals and planning your meals for a couple days at a time is a great way to succeed. It takes away the stress. See, what I've been finding in corresponding with my clients is that I'm having trouble hitting my protein goals for the day. I'm having trouble hitting my fat goals for the day. I'm going over, I'm going under, I'm missing. And I say, okay, well, what's your routine like? And they don't have a routine. They just go meal to meal, try to mix and match and hit some things for the most part. But that can be stressful because you feel like, okay, I'm always working and reaching to find that next meal, and I gotta hit some strange macros at the end of the day. And while that's fine, over time that can wear you down, that can cause stress. And when you get stressed and you're off your macros or you're off your plan for the day, the approach can sometimes be, screw it, I'm off my plan, I don't care anymore, I'm going way off my plan. I'll start again next week, right? And we want to avoid that. We want to start by building confidence. So planning your meals out is a great way to do this. So how do I suggest you do this? Well, if you guys would like, I can do a video of how I personally do it. But what I like to see people do is cook in bulk. Let's go ahead, go to the store, get a bunch of ingredients for foods that we're going to eat throughout the week. Right? So you may eat a lot of chicken or a lot of sweet potatoes or a lot of the same vegetables for a few days at a time, but that's going to set you up for success. Cook a bunch of food, track it. If you want, you can store it in one container, or you can go ahead and weigh out some of your meals for the week. Put a bunch of meals to the side, put them in some Tupperwares. Tupperware is pretty cheap. You put them in the fridge, Every time you need to eat, you just go grab a meal, or you bring them to work, stick them in your fridge for the week, or you bring your 6-pack cooler if you're gonna be walking around an expo. If you see bodybuilders doing this, that's why. And I know a lot of us are trying to get away from the bro approach, the cookie cutter meal plan, but there is a benefit to planning and using a meal plan. This type of flexible dieting, or as my friend Dr. Joe likes to call it, structured flexibility, is really going to be the pillar for long-term success. Now, what happens when you have a flexible diet with a meal plan and something else comes up? You simply adjust that day. You simply pull a meal out, you simply pull 2 meals out. You can adjust for one day or a couple days a lot easier than every single day that you're dieting, trying to stress over how I'm going to hit my macros, right? This still allows us to travel, to do social events, to go out. But most of us, for the most part, are doing the same things day in and day out. We have a routine, we have a schedule, we go to work, we pick up the kids, we go see our family. We have a set routine that we go through. So if you plan your meals ahead for that routine, for the week, you're gonna have a lot more success because of consistency. Now, if something comes up, it's just one day. It's not every single day that you're having to adjust and track macros. So in my opinion, that is why most people fail when it comes to a flexible dieting approach. Hopefully this video helps you guys. If you have any suggestions or things you'd like to see or how I do them, please let me know and I'll discuss it with you guys. Otherwise, have a great Monday and I'll talk to you tomorrow.